It's been more than 20 years since the Disability Discrimination Act was passed, but people with a disability can still face prejudice. One Adelaide woman is trying to combat that by showing children how to accept and celebrate difference.
It was just days after giving birth that Jung Yoon discovered her new daughter had hearing loss. In the months that followed, she found she also had a vision impairment and autism.
I was so scared, very frightened, and then so I was very negative at the time. For 2 years, I wasn't. Probably when I went out with the friends, with the other kids, I didn't even want to look at them because I was really upset every time when I just look. Why am I just only my daughter is so different, and I couldn't accept it. So when she laughed and I couldn't laugh, and I didn't know every single thing she did, and I was kind of thinking, why does she do that? Because of the autism?
Come and play.
Jung Yoon worried that her daughter wouldn't be able to lead a productive life, but after years of soul-searching, she came to the realisation that there were other, less obvious ways to be productive.
They were talking about spiritual productivity. Joanne must be there for a reason. So I have to do something for her probably. And then I started to believe that she would change me.
Jung Yoon had found a way to accept and learn from Joanne's differences, but she found the wider community wasn't so accepting.
I used to go to Korean community church, and then I heard, and probably they didn't know what to say. When she wearing hearing aid, and the kids come and ask me, why is she wearing sort of like, it looks like a Bluetooth? And then their mom said, oh, because she's sick. But I wanted to say, she's not sick, she's just different. But they didn't know what to explain.
Those misunderstandings got Jung thinking about how to educate people on disability.
I used to be a character designer before I get married, so I was doodling just a few characters because I needed some sort of like exit, I need to escape from this situation, so I was doodling some sort of characters, and then I kind of make these characters make sense with her. And so I just put them, the idea of the character and the idea of a disability and being different together.
Those characters formed what she now calls the Baba Sheep series. Each of the characters has a disability, but the books highlight their strengths rather than weaknesses. She believes the book is educational, but there's another way she hopes it will help. While the book is self-published, it's early days. Any profit from the Baba Sheep series will go to Tutti, an arts organisation for people with disabilities.
I was keep looking at them, and they look so liberated, and then they concentrate so much, and then they really passionate about what they're doing. They love, they're really proud of themselves and stuff. So when I was in there, I feel like I'm in a different world. So probably I try to build this community but bigger and stronger. So in the future, Joanne can be part of this community.
Tutti is a place where people with disabilities find acceptance and can express themselves through art. But CEO Pat Ricks says the wider society still isn't as accepting as it should be.
I think despite the massive strides that we've made in the last 20 years since the Disability Discrimination Act, there's still a lot of misunderstanding about disability. Jung's book is great because it takes that message to very young people and their parents. So it sort of, I guess, shows how difference is interesting, shows how difference is necessary, because it's only through difference that we understand who we are.
The main character of the first Baba Sheep book is called Bori, a sheep with hearing loss that's based on Jung's daughter, Joanna. The character is the result of Jung's journey of acceptance, and she hopes the book will take other people on that journey.
I was thinking, oh, if I just write a story about it and then kids read, and get familiar with this, and a story about Joanne. And as people start probably teach them how to understand people with the difference. So that's why I just started with the Joanne. So she became my very spiritual productivity, I believe.